from Brickhouse Paddles. I know it's been a while, but we've been busy. What can I say? You know what? Lately I've been playing this new 85 and I absolutely love this paddle. I've had a little bit of tennis elbow, and I'll tell you, the lightweight on this and the pop in it really makes it a great paddle to play for tennis elbow. But we're starting to play outside and it's getting hot and my hands are sweating, so I decided I'm going to put an overwrap on this. We have a really nice, what they call a dry feel overwrap. It is very lightweight. It's got kind of a fabricy feel. I don't know if you can see this. Where are we? There we are. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a really nice light fabric. You can get them in different colors. And they really do a good job of absorbing the sweat. I don't like the plastic sort of neoprene or whatever they are, polyurethane grips that go over. They kind of get tacky and dirty after a while. These are super nice. The other thing I like about these is they're really thin. I don't know if you can see that either, but they're only about maybe 0.2 of a millimeter thick, maybe 1.5 millimeters thick. So they're very, very thin. Super comfortable to play. Hey, and I'm just going to show you how to put one on real quick. So if you've got your paddle handy, you just take off your little rubber trim band if you have one on it, or if you just have tape, just don't worry about it. On the end of this, you're going to find it's got a taper. So you just take the tapered end. There'll be a little piece of tape you remove. There's a little sticky bit on that. There is no adhesive backing on this usually. You just rely on the tension to hold it in place. Take it, put it on the put it on the end of your paddle like that, and just kind of start wrapping it around. Keep it nice and even around the butt. And it does have a taper on it, so it's going to give you a bit of an angle that you can pair off or taper off to follow up the length of the handle. If you play left-handed, some people like to wrap in the opposite direction, and that's fine too. No reason you can't. Just try and follow the natural direction of the grip on the paddle. And you just kind of spin it around. Try and line it up so that it just overlaps slightly, maybe by 1/8 of an inch, or maybe a little bit more, whatever you're comfortable with. You can also use overgrip to build the handle thickness up. You can put 1, 2, 3 if you want. It doesn't matter. And some do come in various thicknesses. Some of the plastic ones are a little bit thicker. Sometimes you can get them up to, I think, 0.2 of a millimeter. Anyway, something to think about. When you get to the end here, all you want to do is you want to, because it's going to keep angling up, you want to cut it on an angle so that it finishes off nicely. So take your handy scissors, and I'd cut it on probably about a 15-degree angle, something like that. And I usually try and finish it off so that it ends just at, sorry, not a very good photo, but just so that it ends kind of here and it squares off across the top of the handle like so. You just peel it around like that. Most overgrips are going to come with a little bit of tape so that you don't have to worry about that. If it doesn't, you can always use any kind of tape really. A lot of the guys just use, this is really just electrical tape. So if you've got some of that handy, that works well. Maybe don't recommend duct tape, but that's probably going to have a hard time getting that off. And again, you just spin that around, pull it, just put a little tension on it when you're pulling that around. Spin it like so. And there you have one overgrip. That feels better. Not that I don't like our grips, I just was just going to feel really much more comfortable and give me a much more secure grip when my hands get sweaty. So there you go. Once you're done, you just put your, hopefully it's a Brickhouse trim band, put that back on and kind of snap it in place. There you go, you're done. You got a nice new overgrip, nice dry feel, and you're going to play a little better on the courts, and you're going to play safer because it's not going to, the paddle's not going to slip out of your hand. It's going to be a little more hygienic because it's absorbed some of the sweat, and that's easy to replace. The other thing is, because it is kind of a dry feel, you're not going to have to grip that paddle as hard. So if you do have a little bit of tennis elbow or forearm strain, just by nature of that handle grip not being slippery, you're not going to have to grip it as hard, so it might even help you with your tennis elbow or strained ligaments in the forearm. Well, there you go. Another overgrip video that you probably didn't need, but thanks for watching.